Hi, I'm Sean with the Capturx team, and I've worked extensively with utilities and pipeline companies to understand the environments they work in when collecting field data. I work with field teams, engineers, and GIS departments to help speed up GIS data updates and improve data capture in the field with paper forms and paper maps. They use a couple of Capturx products to do this, Capturx for ArcGIS and Capturx Forms for Excel. With these Capturx products, field teams can easily collect GIS features and attributes printed on GIS maps or paper forms. They're able to use a proven method of collecting data while in the field by simply writing on the map or filling out the form. And while they're doing that, the information is digitized and stored on a digital pen. When they dock their pen back to their laptop, Capturx software automatically integrates all the red lines, GIS data, and notes back into the original ArcGIS and Microsoft Excel files. The data is then immediately available to the rest of the enterprise systems to support work order management or maintenance management systems. Let's start with a quick demo of Capturx for ArcGIS and Capturx Forms for Excel. With Capturx for ArcGIS, any map that you create and print from ArcGIS can be used in the field to collect data with a digital pen. In this case, we've printed out a map that shows sewer information, and we're going to be collecting some electrical information as well. So by simply taking the digital pen and marking on a legend item, in this case sanitary sewer overflow, we could capture some information. In this case, I will capture a polygon where we saw some of the overflow information. And I might write some information about it like spill. And that's by simply touching again on a legend item for the red line annotation. I'm also going to capture some of the electrical information in the field. In this case, I've got some distribution poles in this neighborhood. And by simply marking on the map, I can capture new poles. And next, we're going to go ahead and add some overhead lines to those poles by simply connecting the dots. And I might want to add some pole mount transformers. So we'll go ahead and set some here. We'll set one right here. And we'll set one right here. Now that we have those, we want to add some service lines. We'll connect to the transformers. To all of these parcels here. And we'll connect to these parcels also. So that we can see where all of our services are. And lastly, I'm going to go ahead and grab some of my service meters. So I've got some commercial meters. By touching on this legend item, I can draw in the commercial service meters. And we can just continue capturing this information. And again, by switching to residential meters, I can capture some residential meters. And we're almost done here. So I've captured all this information. I want to add one more piece of information, that this is a new development. Again, some red line information. While I'm out in the field, I can also capture information on a paper form. In this case, I've got a form built with Capturx for Microsoft Office Excel. And by simply writing in the form, we can write something like, the name of the reach is Johnson Reach. And we can start filling out these. Oil capacity is 60 gallons. Number of pumps was 2. Number of fans was 3. The ambient temperature was 90% humidity here. The percent load was only 75%. The highest temperature was 100 degrees. The highest winding temp was 95. We just keep going down these pieces here, 98. And then we can say main tank level was a 5. Bushing oil level was a 4. And a 3 here. And we can also have these check boxes, so we can simply come through and mark on some check boxes here. And lastly, we've got a picture of the top of a transformer where we can set the phases. In this case, we've got A, B, and C. And we can mark some information that this side was good, this side needs repair, and this side was good also. Now we've marked on a map and we've marked on the form. We can continue filling these forms out, or we could go back to the map, or we could add new maps and new forms and continue collecting information. But the data is stored in the digital pin. So when we come back to the office, we simply dock the digital pin, and all the information is taken from the pin and set to the computer. Since we use the digital pin to write on 2 pieces of paper, there's 2 pages of information stored on the pin. And when we dock, that information is extracted and put into the appropriate application. The first page goes to ArcGIS. And by simply clicking on our import button, we can see the data that we captured is loaded into ArcGIS. It's loaded into an edit session, so the data is now available as GIS data to edit, modify, create, move, delete, whatever you want. I'm simply going to clean up the data by straightening out the lines, by setting an offset. And now we've got rid of all the squigglies that my hand may have created when I captured the data. The second page of data that was taken from the pin is sent to Microsoft Office Excel. And by simply using the Capturx ribbon within Excel 2007, we can import that database and see how it's automatically converted to Excel data. At any point in time, we can actually look at the original ink strokes that we captured on the form. And one extra thing that we've added is the ability to summarize all the forms that you filled out in the field into a structured data format so that this information can be easily shared with other databases or systems within your organization. So there you have it. Capturx Products helps utilities and pipeline companies more efficiently inspect, manage, and document their facilities. With Capturx, handwritten information is captured by simply writing on the map or form, and there's no longer a need to transcribe the information or to use other mobile technologies that are cumbersome to the task at hand. Capturx helps improve efficiency with better field data collection. It helps reduce costs by eliminating many of the steps needed for data capture. And with Capturx, data is available to the enterprise as soon as the pin is docked, which allows managers and field teams to make informed decisions knowing the data is field verified.